I discovered my wife, 28 female of 7 years, is cheating on me, 30 male. She doesn't know that I know. Update. When I originally posted, it got buried and ignored due to karma limits. Here's an update. Too long, didn't read. On Christmas, Emily got an anonymous gift from John. It pissed her off. On New Year's, she left, promising to come back in time for the countdown and kiss, but didn't, and was very late and ugly cried way too much about it. I ordered a bunch of spy stuff off of the internet to do my own investigation. Update. Since my first post, I did a lot of reading on Reddit and other forums about how to spot and catch cheaters. Her phone is password protected and I don't know the password. She's also pretty good about locking her computer, and it was just a fluke that I was able to catch it before. So I knew I needed to get evidence. The following is not my idea. This is all advice I got by obsessively reading Reddit stories and comments as well as other forums. I ordered some cameras off of the internet that look like smoke detectors. I convinced Emily that our home insurance would go down if I put smoke detectors in every room. I ordered a book off of the same site called How to Be a Great Husband. Discover the secrets to a happy marriage without changing your wife. And I left it around for her to see. She did, and I could tell it made her uncomfortable. I got a GPS tracker and a voice-activated recorder along with some strong Velcro for putting it under her driver's seat. Unfortunately, you have to subscribe to a service to use the tracker, but I figure I won't be subscribed to it very long. Now, this has all been happening from when I first became suspicious until now. Just a couple of days ago, 1/20th, is when I finally got everything set up. When I got the VAR, I tested it by hiding it in the table centerpiece, and I sat Emily down and asked her questions. Honey, I am doing a personal inventory to try to be a better husband and partner. To that end, I wanted to ask you some serious questions, and I want some serious answers. Do you feel I have ever abused you in our marriage? Do you feel I've ever cheated on you in our marriage? Is there anything you feel I could do to improve myself as a husband? Again, I ripped this off of a comment I read on a cheating story on Reddit. I didn't come up with this. To the first question, she said, no, of course not. To the second, she seemed reluctant, but answered no. To the third one, she said she wished we made love more. We've fallen off quite a lot since I got suspicious for obvious reasons, but I tried to initiate a couple of times just to keep her complacent. My heart's not in it when we do it, and I think she can tell. I asked these questions so that she couldn't make up stuff about me abusing her or cheating on her later on. I don't think she would make up lies about me, but I didn't think she'd cheat on me either, so I don't know the woman anymore. The VAR got it all. I transferred the recording to the cloud. I put electrical tape over the display of the VAR so there wouldn't be a glow under her seat at night, and I plugged some cheap wired earbuds into the jack on the VAR and then snipped it off at the plug so that the VAR wouldn't make any noise. Again, I got all of this information off of reading subreddits and forums. I didn't come up with this. Rolling back the clock to Christmas. Christmas. On Christmas, we spent even day with her family. It was their turn. Her sister was there with her husband and kid as well as her parents. We were at her parents' house. It was just an hour away. My parents live a couple of states over. Christmas Eve day, she got a gift bag delivered to her. I didn't see who dropped it off. My MIL said it was some teenager. The gift bag said, to Emily from Santa. At first, she thought it was from me, I think. I assured her it wasn't. It was a gold bracelet. Apparently, it was pretty nice. Her mom and sister oohed and awed over it. When asked where it came from, she said it probably came from a bridal party that was getting married on the 28th, who wanted to reward her for giving a group discount and doing it last minute. She told us that they said she should expect a bonus. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I nodded my head. Mill and Feel sort of followed my lead like it was no big deal. Let me be clear that I knew it was from John. The bridal party would have signed their names, not written from Santa. Emily must think I'm special needs to fall for that. I just got angry in the moment that she had that little respect for me, so I excused myself to the restroom. Later on, I saw her in the backyard on her phone. She seemed angry and was gesturing wildly. I figured she was reading John the Riot Act for almost exposing their affair. New Year's. She had the wedding on the 28th and was working with another bride for a wedding on the 4th. Whenever her phone would go off, I'd wonder if it was him. On New Year's Eve during the day, she got more buzzes and dings on her phone than normal. She would look at them annoyed. I asked her what the problem is, and she said the bride getting married on the 4th is a real bridezilla. That night, she said she had to step out to go meet with Bridezilla. She told me she'd be back in time to kiss me at the countdown. She came back at around 1:30 a.m. She was crying, sobbing actually, going straight to the bathroom and coming out 10 minutes later. I told her to calm down and asked her what the problem was. She said she was so sorry. I asked why she was sorry. She said because I missed the New Year's Eve countdown. I told her she was entirely too upset for it to be just that, but she assured me it was. She even held my face between her hands and stared at me and told me she loved me. I asked her if she had anything else to tell me. She assured me that she didn't. I asked her point blank then if she cheated on me. She swore up and down that she didn't, and that she was upset because she missed the countdown, because since we have been married, we always kissed each other when the clock struck midnight. I gave her every opportunity to come clean, and she still lied to me. Since then, I got the cameras and the other stuff and installed it all. Now I'm going to wait to get more tangible evidence, as well as start consulting divorce attorneys. I expect it will be a while before I update again. I'll be hanging out on Reddit, though. This place is addicting. Edit. Trying to head off comments. Getting real, undeniable proof is important because my family loves Emily. They think of her like a daughter. In her family, she's the golden child who can do no wrong. If she told them I was abusive or a cheater, her family would believe her. My family would probably take my side, but they'd definitely interrogate me to make sure I didn't abuse her.